So the societal variables that come into play with any product that comes out of biotechnology are first and foremost a gigantic gap in public understanding of how that product was produced and a perception often has to be, I would say, quickly dispelled that just because it's biotech, somehow it's radically different than anything else that's come before it. The truth is that a great deal of biotechnology products are really just different, it's the same product, but a different process for producing it. So counteracting negative feelings and misinformation about those products is job number one in terms of getting the public to understand and not fear it, and then just to focus on the product benefits. Well, so it's not that people are ignorant, it's just that there's a gulf of understanding of all aspects of science and research between those who are doing it and those who are watching it from the outside. So one way, the first way for us is to try to bridge the gap. And the way we found that is very useful is to create educational materials on our website, whether it's content that's straightforward and easy for any non-scientist to understand in terms of what do we do and why do we do it. And the second thing that we use are visual aids, such as we have several animated videos, and the animated videos are basically cartoon characters describing the products that we're making and how we make them. And our flagship animated video tries to draw out the tension between the public that has heard something new about biotech and has been told by those who do not trust biotech that they should dislike what we're doing, and what is actually happening. Try to reduce the anxiety about it by giving simple, easy to understand facts that are not overly glossy, flashy, or worked over through a PR machine so that they can be designed to try to manipulate. At the end of the day, this is not colonialism biotechnology. And what I mean by that is biotechnology is a tool. It is not something that we're trying to force on anybody. It's created to solve a problem in the production of products. And that problem could be that the only source for the last 100 years has been petrochemicals, or invasive mining, or destruction of a forest, or killing a rare plant, a rare animal, or destroying rare plants. It's designed to solve those problems. So the more you can help the public understand the reason why you're making it and the benefits to the end user of the product, the more you can then basically give them information and let them make up their own minds. We're not trying to convert anybody. Sort of a three-tiered approach. We have focus groups where we just go to different cities in the United States, for example, and we bring people in the room, complete strangers, and we start talking to them about a product that we are developing to find out what they think about the process of making it, what they think about the product itself, how often do they use that product, is it a product that they feel needs a change, is there something intrinsic to that product where they're ready for a change, and they would be then therefore more likely to be at least from a starting point open-minded about a whole new product to replace something that's been in force for decades. The second process is that we talk to experts in the field, we talk to industry trade groups, and we talk to technology assessment nonprofits. Those nonprofits in particular, they are the ones that provide governments, media, and consumer groups with completely unbiased information about emerging technologies. So we know this, we know who they are, we know which ones are the most reputable, and we simply knock on the door and say, hey, we just want to keep you informed on what we're working on and why we're doing it, and let's keep the communication channel open so that as the development process progresses, we'll keep you informed as to our progress. And they have the opportunity then to say, whoa, 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 nobody wants that, that's evil, stop doing that, if they wanted to. Thankfully, they've never had to say that. Or they can say, I have no idea what you just told me. This is such a revolutionary new way to produce X, Y, Z, but I'm intrigued. So please come back in 3 months, 6 months, and tell us how it's going, because we did not know this was even possible. You just taught us something we didn't know. Now come back and help us really understand it as it gets further down the line of development. And through that relationship, they will continue to have the ability to tell us, we think this is a crazy idea, or they can start getting to the point where they say, I can see where that would be useful. And then therefore, when a politician or a reporter or a consumer advocate calls that group, the nonprofit, to find out, hey, what is this new gizmo that's being produced by Evolva? And what do you guys think about it? You're the arbiters of this. Then that group will be informed. We're not paying them to say, it's awesome, buy it, trust us. We're also not preparing a expensive PR dossier so that we can manipulate their perceptions about it. We're simply giving them the facts, being transparent about it, and listening to them if they have questions or concerns, and creating an open communication channel so that they're actually following the development as it evolves within the production pipeline.